Can you even begin to imagine what it would be like for people to fill out an application form, pay an application fee because they want to work with you because of the content that you're putting out and because of your personality? That's just, again, I keep saying crazy good, but it's crazy good. Instead of you running after them and them slamming the door on you, they're actually knocking on your door, reaching out to you and saying, I want what you have. I want to be part of your movement. Guys, it's Roxy with me, Roxy Jordat. I am back for the second part of this 3-part series, and we're going to be talking about building your brand and knowing what your niche is, what market your niche is. So remember, we talked about it on the first video that not everybody in your 3-foot circle, like would you come in contact with, is not going to be interested in your product. So it's really super important that you do attraction marketing and bring them to you. We're going to talk about your brand, all right? The way that you deliver, okay, value content in your videos, in your blogs, even in person as you're out and about. Like, you're not going to attack them and say, you have to buy my product. But the way that your posture is and your verbiage, okay, that's going to attract people to you and ask you, what is it that you do? And so think about that as you were developing your blog, as you were doing your Facebook Lives, as you were doing webinars, okay? What is your personality, and what type of person is that personality going to draw? And then also the value of your content. I mean, think about this a little bit. If you're always complaining on your Facebook Lives or in your social media posts, you're going to attract people who are going to be negative. When you're creating your content, make sure it's of value and that it's going to really draw people forward instead of repelling them and pushing them back. This is why it's imperative that you be you. Not your upline, not your company, not your product. Be you, be who you're supposed to be. You're going to attract the tribe of people that is going to work so closely and so knitted together, okay, for everyone's success. So that's why it's important to be you and to sell yourself. People will buy you, they won't buy a product. They'll buy your results in that product, or they'll buy who you have become in that product by using it, but they're not going to buy the product. They don't buy the company. Okay, not having the company name on anything that you do is success. So it's about marketing you, making it so they apply to work for you. They want to jump on your dream because it's the same dream they've got. And even think about this, like Martin Luther King, I have a dream. People want their dreams to come true. So they're going to resonate with people that are going to put content out there that they value and the personalities that they're drawn to. As you create this content, it is so important for you to break down barriers. Have you noticed? I'm just going to ask the question, have you really noticed how blocked off people are today? How they put this barrier up because they've had personal messages sent to them, they've had text messages sent to them, they've been in a store, or maybe they're a store clerk and they've had people like prospect them right there. I mean, just because they said one word and it was so innocent, but the person, you know, with the product and the company is like, oh, they might be interested in what I got to do, so I'm just going to tell them about this right here and right now. And so the majority of people have put up this barrier, and it is for us professional marketers to put out value content to gain that know, like, and trust so that we can start breaking down those barriers. And then it's important for us to figure out if they're going to be a good fit. And that's why the application process is so valuable, because we don't take everybody, right? We shouldn't. If they're not going to be a good fit into our team, okay, it's just like cleaning out employees. You have to do it. You've got to be professional and you have to do that. Gosh, and really, let's think about this in all reality, because I came from this background, okay? There are thousands and thousands of people who are not satisfied with their corporate jobs. There are several thousand who are very happy with their jobs. But those who are not happy with their jobs, they are searching, they're reaching, they're looking, they're wanting to grasp onto something. And network marketing, especially the low entry point or no entry point, those types of companies, those are the kind of companies that people who are dissatisfied in their job will gravitate to. And I went off on a bunny trail, sorry. I'm gonna get back on. I addressed that in a question, 4 questions to ask of any business opportunity in my new ebook coming up. So we'll get back to that at the end. Sorry, I'm gonna move on here and get off that bunny trail. You may be asking yourself, what is it that I stand for, and really, what is my brand? Well, I've got some questions for you to ask, and I'm gonna put them right up here on the screen. The first question you should ask yourself is, what is one thing that turns your gut every time you hear it or you see it? That is something that you need to stand for because you're passionate about it. The second question is, what do you want to be known for? So what is it when people see you? What is it that you want to be known for? What niche in that niche are you going to cover? The third question is, when someone speaks your name, what would be the first thing the people think of? Do you want them to think about a product that you're selling, a company that you're associated with, or do they want to know you as a person that's in a movement of freedom living, and that's something that they want to join you in? What you want to be known for will change as you go through your journey. So what you come up with now could be totally different in a year. And that's okay, because the journey is where the magic happens. That is where you really learn who you are and who you want to stand for. And of course, personal development will be a huge part of that. So you want to make sure that you are in personal development every single day. Okay, second, we're going to talk about identifying your niche. Okay, in regard to what your desire is, the change that you want to be in the world. Remember, marketing to everyone is going to put you in a black, dark hole. You do not want to go there. So you truly need to narrow down your audience, because that is where you're going to build your business. It isn't the wide market. It is narrowing that down and finding your true niche. So you want to be known as the go-to person for a freedom fighter, okay? You want to be known as the go-to person who writes great copyright. Or do you want to be known as the person who is phenomenal at personal growth and draws people forward in leadership? Also ask what their age, their gender, and their location will be. There are certain times I'm running Facebook ads where I actually am targeting a very specific part of the country, of the United States. And so you need to know, what their age is, what their gender is, and where they're located at. And then also ask this: what are their biggest problems? What is their biggest pains? What are their biggest struggles? Another question: what do you offer for sure? Okay. And then another question: what is the biggest benefit to what you sell? To even go further down into your niche and to narrow it down, what qualities do they have? Think about that. Like, I don't want any drama queen and kings on my team. I want people who want to be professional and move forward. So what are their personalities like? You're going to write your copyright to pull them people forward. When you start narrowing down your target audience, you will find they will be similar to you. Isn't that awesome? Once you have built that know, like, and trust factor, the key words that I find many times when people respond are, "This feels right." That's usually an indication that you really are on your way to building a long-lasting relationship with that person. My next video that I'm going to do is talk about steps to setting up your Facebook page to attract people to you and not repel. I also want to re-mention an ebook that I'm working on that's going to be coming out here shortly, and it actually is about my journey in network marketing, in online marketing, and affiliate marketing. It's going to be packed full of great information. I'm going to get raw and real with it, and I'm also going to discuss like 4 questions that you can ask of any business opportunity before you jump into it, because I can honestly say that I wish I would have known about these 4 questions before I even started the chocolate network marketing deal way back when. So, think about, opting in for my ebook as soon as it's available, because it's going to be a killer. It's going to be really, really good. And then I also belong to a wonderful community of entrepreneurs where we actually are generating $1,000, $3,000 commissions on one sale. And it's an awesome community. We are all for each other, where there's lots of support. It's led by professional marketers who have actually been in the industry for over a decade. And the community is just wonderful if you're looking for, a community that's like-minded and you're interested in a higher tier company. We've got it. It is a brand new face in the whole market and in the industry, and people are just daily they're coming on with us because they see the value that they're getting, and they see the education that they're getting, along with earning money while you learn. So, reach out, make a comment, let me know that you're interested, and I'll sure send you some information. We'll get on the phone and talk. All right, we'll see you on video 3, okay? So make this an excellent day. Bye.